Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected Amir Sahib and fellow participants, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I will inshallah be spending the next 5 minutes talking about a career in accounting, and I'll also cover off banking and finance more broadly. Just in terms of my own background, I'm a qualified chartered accountant. I started my career in audit, as many finance professionals do. And then since then, by the grace of Allah, I've had the opportunity to work in many different industries, in many different types of companies, starting off from an accountancy practice, then moving on to the civil service. I've also worked in an investment bank and currently work for a large real estate advisory firm working on real estate mergers and acquisitions. And so I think one of the beauties of a career in finance is that most companies will require some sort of finance professional, whether you're a startup, whether you're a medium-sized company, a large multinational, whether you're working in the charitable sector, whether you're working for the public sector. Everybody requires finance to enable them to manage their risk, to manage their cash flow, and to make effective decisions. So, in a sentence, what is accounting? So accounting is about tracking, analyzing, and reporting financial information so that organizations can make good decisions and stay compliant. And so typically in a day-to-day, a finance professional will be preparing financial statements, budgets, tracking financial performance. You may well be doing some audit, checking accuracy, etc. And as I said earlier on, there are lots of different types of companies that require, pretty much every organization requires somebody in finance requires a finance professional to help them run that particular organization. Just conscious of time, so we'll move on to who should be targeting a career like this. So generally speaking, it's people that like structure and problem solving and accuracy. You have to be comfortable with numbers, obviously, but it's a misnomer to say that accountants are maths geniuses. They're not. In fact, many accountants are not that brilliant at maths, but clearly you need to be, you need to enjoy dealing with numbers. And being able to explain things clearly is also a key skill set within the finance professional. Probably would not recommend a career in finance for people who don't like detail, don't like rules, and are averse to following deadlines. Just moving on, sort of how would you typically get into finance, or what are the qualifications that are required? Most finance professionals have got a professional qualification. And those professional qualifications are offered by well-established institutions, and they can range from things like a CIMA, an ACCA, an ACA, an AAT. These are all different names which may not be familiar to you, but they're all different types of accounting qualifications. These accounting qualifications can be done independently. So it's not necessary for you to be working with an accountancy firm to procure these procure these qualifications. But clearly, somebody who has got at least GCSE or A-level, or in some cases BTEC level qualifications, and then has done a degree in accounting, finance, or business, will find it easier to sort of follow this path. But I just want to make it clear that you don't necessarily need to have been to university to pursue a career in finance. You can be a school leaver, and many companies that provide training courses for finance professionals take school leavers in apprenticeships, and I'm very happy afterwards to talk people through, for those that are interested. Just to talk about what the evolution of this sector is going to look like. Like most sectors, finance is going to be impacted by AI, but what's likely to happen is that some of the more automated, menial, lower-level tasks are going to be done by computers, but the more high-level tasks like analyzing data, like making recommendations, making decisions, you still require people who've got the requisite amount of experience, and therefore the outlook for finance and finance professionals remains as robust as ever. Just put on there, what the salary earning potential can be. Many people, obviously think that people enter into finance solely to make money. That in some cases is true, but it's not always the case. As I said, the beauty of a career in finance is that it allows you to pursue a career in every industry, in every geography, in every type of business. But the salaries that people are able to earn are not dissimilar from the IT professionals that were shown on the screen earlier on. Entry-level roles are sort of 20 to 30,000 pounds. A mid-level role will be 40 to 60, and at a senior level, you could be earning well into six figures, depending on the type of industry that you are working in. As I said earlier on, the demand over the next 5 years is expected to remain robust and high. There is an ongoing skills shortage in the UK, and therefore, definitely a career that has got plenty of scope and potential, notwithstanding the disruption that is coming through from technology. I am very happy to take questions afterwards for anyone who sort of would like to learn a bit more about the various paths to get into accounting and finance. But some good resources to look at are the websites for AAT, ACA, and ICAW. ICAEW stands for the Institute of Chartered Accountants of England and Wales. That's generally considered to be the most prestigious accounting board globally, but certainly in the UK. And there's plenty of resource on that website for those that are considering pursuing a career in this field. Jazakallah.